The S&P 500 is the most recognizable index in the world because the highest valuable companies are included in this index. Also, it's the most liquid as the SPY, which is the ETF that is based on the S&P 500 index, trades about 80 million shares a day, and the futures trades about 1.5 million contracts a day. In today's video, we will build 4 strategies, combine them in a portfolio that trades only the S&P 500 index with an astronomical plus 30% compound annual growth rate. Starting right now. Hello everyone, my name is Ali Casey and thank you for joining me on StrategyQuant channel where we discuss finance, investing, algorithmic trading and everything else in between. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the great content that I post daily on this channel. Also, it would be amazing if you can smash the like button, share the video with others as this will signal to Google to push this video to other traders, other investors so they can get the same value that you are getting. The S&P 500 is the most liquid index in the world, hosting the most valuable companies in the world, and also it is a system on its own because the S&P 500, although it's governed by a committee, but they do have rules when to include a stock and when to exclude it from the index. And those inclusion-exclusion rules, basically the system of the S&P 500. So when you buy the ETF SPY, basically you're buying the system. Of course, the system is not perfect because it suffers many times of more than 50% drawdown. And also it has a huge stagnation. So we need to trade the system with another system. The first system I will show you, it is the most popular on this channel at least, which is Larry Connor's the RSI2 system, which is a mean reversion system trading the S&P 500. So I've mentioned this system many times on the channel. It is the RSI2. When it's smaller than the 25 level, we go long and we exit when it is above 75. And there is a filter, which is the close greater than the SMA 200. So I'm using the ES.D, which is the daily bar of the S&P 500. From January 1st, 2007 till today with one contract at a time. And of course, the system is beautiful. I've mentioned this many times on the channel. It performs really well. It's one of the best mean reversion system on the S&P 500. The only thing maybe you can put on it, of course, is the drawdown, which is 50.48%. This is the open drawdown. The closed drawdown is 30%. And the other caveat in this system is the number of trades. So 206 trades, averaging roughly around 1 trade per month. So the system is very good on all metrics except the drawdown and the smaller number of trades. So we can trade the system on other indexes that shows the behavior of mean reversion. But today's video is about building strategies on the S&P 500 alone. So we know the S&P 500 is mean reverting and we know it's biased on the long side. So we need more strategies that trades long and mean reversion, but not using the RSI. The reason is we want to diversify our portfolio as much as possible. The second system we will do is kind of mean reversion. Whenever the low, lower than yesterday's low, we will go long. We will exit when RSI2 greater than 65. And we will have the same filter, which is the close greater than the SMA 200. And if we run this system, again, it's also good. And we get a little bit more trades and the open drawdown is lower. And of course, the closed drawdown is also lower and also lower average trade. Good. So now we have two systems, a little bit different, not so much. Now we'll have to find different driver to get the mean reversion characteristics in the S&P 500. So now we will go when the low is lower than the previous 3 lows. And we will not trade when the volatility is too high. This is my proprietary volatility regime. It goes from 1 to 4, 1 being very quiet and 4 being extremely volatile. So we're trading very quiet, normal, and volatile markets. When it goes to extremely volatile, we don't trade. Also, our exit, you notice, is not here because I am using either exit after 4 bars or profit target of 4 ATRs or a stop loss of 4 ATRs, whichever is first. So any one of these 3 conditions happen first, then we will exit. And that's it. We run full backtest, of course, same period, same everything. And here we, of course, again, we get a different profile. This time the drawdown is bigger, the average trade is bigger, and the closed drawdown is also bigger. And now I will use the same system, which is the low lower than the previous 3 lows with the volatility below extreme. But this time I will exit end of day. So exit end of day, and there is no exit after number of bars, no profit target, no stop loss. And again, it works, but we have a different profile. So now I took the 4 strategies to the retester, and this is the lower than yesterday with the SMA filter 200 and exiting at RSI 65. And we can see the profile. Now, although they are very similar, we can see compound annual growth rate, all of them between 16.7 and 19.6, though they are very close. Profit factor is a little bit different. So this one is 2.3 and this one 1.62. So I would say this is significant. And then also performer index, this is 9.2, this is 5. So again, this is significant. Number of trades, this is 488, this is 206, very significant. And average trade, this is 549 and this is 158. So again, this is very significant. So while all strategies are mean reversion, and they are using very close drivers, but they have different profiles in terms of return and risk. So when we combine them, we should get a different profile or a better profile than any of them. So this is the profile now for 4 strategies, and we can already see that we achieve better results. First of all, the trades are 1,300. Average trade sits in the middle at 300. Profit factor 1.8, but now our compound annual growth rate, instead of 20 for all, now it's 30. And also performance index at the high, which is 8.79. And if we go to correlation and calculate the profit and loss, we can see with that we are not correlated at all. All of them very close to 0. So this is in terms of profit and loss. But in terms of open trades, because we have overlapping trades, we can see here 178 overlapping, 237 overlapping. So if we calculate that, we can see then we are in some strategies we are highly correlated and some not. So we can see that the lower than yesterday and exiting at RSI 65, it's actually the least correlated with the other strategies, while the lowest low and the volatility filter is the highest correlated with the other strategies. So while there is correlation, but we get the benefits of combining the all strategies. Now we are compounding at higher annual growth rate. Also, we get a higher ALSA performance index, which is really good. But let me show you other advantages that you might miss without looking into the details. So looking at the list of trades, so let's start here. So this is March 20th and then March 27th. And then look at this. We have 2 trades, March 29, March 29. But this one exit the same day at a profit of $83. The second one, which enters the same price, $12.09, but exit on April 5th with a profit of $912. So it's 11 times the profit of the first strategy. And then if we scroll down, we can see that this April 12th, one that exit on the 16th, one exit the same day, one exit on the 19th, one exit on the 13th. So we have 4 strategies. They all enter on April 12th. All of them have the same entry point, but all of them have different exit point. So we can see exit the same day at $345 and then exit the next day at $337. That's a little bit less. And exit 3 days later, $650. And then exit on the 90th, that's a week later, at $1,600. So that's the beauty of this portfolio. even though they all sometimes enter at the same day, same open price, but they exit totally on different days. And they get, of course, different returns because of that. And that's why the profit and loss, they are not correlated, even though they are highly correlated in terms of open trade. But in terms of profit and loss, they are not correlated at all. And then if we go to the equity chart, we can see the culprit. Most of the drawdown happened 2009. And if we zoom in here, so this is the open trade. So that's the highest while we are holding. But we can see that the orange line, which is the lowest low plus the volatility filter, that is the one that's making the damage, plus the green strategy, which is the lowest low plus the volatility plus the different exit. So the volatility filter did not kick us out when we went down sharply in 2008, 2009. While the other two strategies, because they have the close higher than the SMA 200, then we can see them flat. So this is one and the red is the other one. So they don't trade in that period. Now, of course, we can still add to these two systems another filter to get us out of the bear market. I mean, it's a huge drawdown, but the system is compounding at 30%. And to put that in perspective, I put the compound annual growth rate calculator here. So if you start with $10,000 in 10 years at 30% compounding, you will get to 137. That is definitely a huge number. And in 20 years, that is 1.9 million. So you're taking $10,000 to 1.9 million at this rate. This is a huge rate. And so therefore the drawdown is acceptable because you're getting huge returns. Of course, this is not taking into consideration that you will add to the system during those 20 years. You can start with 10,000, but of course you can add at any point in time. And of course that will increase the return even further. Also, this system, because it trades only the S&P, you can use the micro ES, you can use the mini ES, and of course you can use the big contract if you have the kahunas for it. Also, you can trade the SPY for it. And for the short system, which is the daily system, basically it's an intraday system because it open with the open and it close end of day, you can use the double or triple SPY ETF derivatives because those are made for intraday trading. You get the most benefits when you are holding it one day. Of course, you have many questions or probably comments. I will be happy to read them and answer them if you post them below this video. And if you want to take this further and be part of my inner circle, you are most welcome to join our Discord server through the link below, where I host weekly live questions and answer sessions alongside the tactical asset allocation portfolio signals, the stocks portfolio signals, and the many blocks of code that are available for free. As always, good luck with your trading, good luck with your investing, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.